I told my manager today was my last day. I want to be honest with you. I wasn't confident. I wasn't proud. I was scared. That's not the version of the story people usually tell you. This past summer, I quit my job and I've been there for a whole year. And look, this isn't a quit your job and everything is perfect video. I don't do that. If you've watched anything on this channel, you know that's not how I talk to you. This is what it actually felt like. The scared part. The part where I doubted myself for 2 weeks thinking if I made the right decision or not. Because I think people are sitting exactly where I was sitting at. And when you think about it, you have a stable job, you have your income, you're getting paid every week or even bi-weekly, and nobody blames you for keeping a job. You just have some sort of income for yourself, and it's good. But then you start wondering, is this what I really want to do? You know you have plans for yourself, you know you have goals. The only reason why you have this job is because it's stable, you're comfortable, you have a good income, and no one's blaming you for anything. So here's what the job actually was. I was doing retail basically. I was doing everything. I was a cashier, I was facing the store, I was helping with the inventory, some customer service, practicing my sales, and even some maintenance. Nothing crazy. It was a real job and I just showed up, did what I had to do, I got paid. The thing is, for a while, it was completely fine around the things I was doing and everything else. School, trading, building this channel, everything fit, so I wasn't complaining. But this past summer, I picked up on another job and it was a full-time position. And then for having two jobs, it made me realize in order for me to work these jobs, I have to sacrifice the things that I'm already doing. I wouldn't have time to build anything. I wouldn't have time for trading. I wouldn't have time to build this channel. I wouldn't have time to do the things I actually want to do. I would spend the whole time just working. I'm not going to tell you it was a bad job. I made good connections. I was close with my manager. I was even close with some of my coworkers. I was respectful and they were respectful back to me. That's actually the part that made it hard. You see, it's easy to walk away from something bad, but to walk away from something good and from people who actually liked you and the comfort and the stability. Now that is something nobody would question you. But working there was also a little bit of the problem. I had to sacrifice my weekends. I had to sacrifice my long hours. I had to sacrifice building the things I want to build. But end of June to the beginning of July, that is when I did it. I told my manager today was my last day and that I wouldn't be able to work for the next couple of weeks, maybe even months, especially weekends. So I just left it there. I was respectful to them about it. They were respectful back to me, and that was it. No big speech, no big moment, just that today was my last day. Finishing my last shift and walking out from there, I didn't really feel accomplished. I was scared, and I mean genuinely scared, because up until this day, the job was just a guaranteed number that they were giving me every 2 weeks, and I was walking away from guaranteed to something I haven't proven yet. And it didn't just stop there. For a while, I was overthinking, wondering, and just thinking if the decision that I made, if I made the right choice, or if I was going to regret that moment. And then I realized you could get a job anywhere. If you need a job, you could just get it anywhere. They could replace you like this. You see, I told my parents that I quit and they didn't complain. At first, they actually told me to quit the job. They thought I was making the right decision. Yes, I wouldn't be making any money, but it would be better for me. And my parents, they just believe in the work that I'm doing. And they knew that no matter what was going to happen, I was literally on the right path. So that kind of gave me the extra confidence and the extra boost that, you know what, I think I did make the right decision. And that was to quit and leave that job. Then here's what changed. The second I quit the job, I started my second job right after that. And I've been working full time, 10-hour shifts every single day. And on top of that, also trading and working. I had to forget about trading. The only time I would probably do was just hop on my phone, look at the charts, see what's going on. Then that's it. And then right after work, come back home, you feel burnt out, you feel tired. And then the gym on top of that, you just feel completely burnt out and you don't feel like doing anything. But after that, now I have the time. And with that time, you can manage it and just full on do what you want to do. I can do what I want to do and lock in. I can prove it to myself. Right now, I'm over here full time focusing on trading, focusing on this channel on YouTube, building my personal brand. There's no part-time job behind me that now I have to split my time doing a little bit of this each and then going to work. No, this is full time right now, plus school on top of that. But other than that, we're here. We're working. Things are going to get in your way. You just have to adjust. Now, if there's one thing I would take from this whole video, know your worth. And if you actually believe in the work that you're doing, when nobody even has proven it yet, you'll be set. Not without the scared part, but you will. I'm documenting all of it here. The confident days, and then the days I'm not so confident and I'm filled with doubt. If that's the thing you want to watch, subscribe. I post every single week. I'll see you in the next one.